I think I'm live, y'all. I think I'm live. Woo! Whoa, this is exciting. Please tell me in the chat if I'm live. Because all I know is there ain't no spinny wheel. And the chat's on. I see Lava in the chat. Hey, Lava. And supposedly there's some folks there. Woo! Hey, Patrick. Yes, it worked. Guess what? It's my internet. It's my internet. I had my friend bring over their internet they kindly offered and plugged it in, unplugged my internet. Everything seems to work just fine. So, for whatever reason, my internet is shit. And I don't know why, because I pay them like $75 a fucking month for this bullshit. And it was working fine up until a few weeks ago. Y'all are my witnesses. So something changed. I've been testing my speed all week, all hours of the day and night. It has not changed. It is always right around the same. But apparently, it ain't enough. So we'll just have to get on the phone with the fucking AT&T tomorrow. Now I know what I'm doing all day besides looking for jobs. Be on hold with fucking AT&T. But you know what? At least I know the problem now for sure is the internet. Thank God. Thank God. Well, I do have the option to get the fiber, but it costs the same as the internet that I had already, and I just didn't feel like changing my internet if I didn't have to. But now, apparently, I got to. So, what do you know? It's the way shit goes. Apollo just drank some water, so that's a good sign. Let's see, we got Patrick, we got Prance, and we got Skeeter. Hey, Skeeter. Yeah, they put the fiber outlet in the wall. They had to have access to my apartment, but they put it in there, and supposedly all I got to do is call them, and they'll just hook it up. But I got to return all the other crap for AT&T, so it's going to be an ordeal. I have a feeling it's going to be an ordeal. All right. Well, it's good to see everybody here in the house for the Oracola. Hey, I'm Oracola coming to y'all live from Austin, Texas here on March 5th, 2025. We have so much to catch up on. If you have been trying to tune in for the last few weeks, I am so sorry. I was able to go live on Instagram. If you are not on Instagram, that's okay. I understand. But if you are on Instagram and you ain't following the Oracola, get on to my page and follow me. It's RC Oracola, ARCIEORACOLA, all one word. You'll be able to tell it's me because there's all kind of pictures of me on there. And yeah, that's gonna be the backup. Zuck is the backup. Oh man. Yeah, I know I'll be happier with it, but I just didn't want the hassle of dealing with the change, and it was working just fine. It ain't like I do no heavy duty streaming or Bitcoin mining or any kind of thing that really requires a whole lot of bandwidth. At least I thought, until suddenly I did. I don't know what changed. Something changed. It's the way it's going. It's the way it's going. I'm trying to vibrate out of it. Vibrating out of it. Woo! Hey, good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. All right, well, now that we're all live and I will be here for an hour and we got the family in the house, I'm going to get started with the ritual because we got lots to catch up on. And yeah, we just need to get this party started. So if you got your own ritual that you like to do right now, please do so. The thing that I like to start off with is burning the sacred wood. We got lots to be thankful for right now because the internet's working. So I'm burning the sacred wood to get us started. Burning the sacred wood. I guess I can give myself a little bit more. There we go. And sorry, I put on my glasses because I didn't want to be stuck doing the whole thing on the Instagram on my phone, wearing my contacts, which I can't see. I can't see with contact lenses on the phone. So I got to wear readers anyway. So I just decided if I don't know if it's going to work, I'm just going to wear the glasses. So next time I know, I'll be able to put in my contacts. We can do it the right way. Okay. Burn the sacred wood. Next up, we're going to ring the bell. Let the universe know that we're here. We're waiting. Hey, Jamie. Good to see you. Welcome to the show. All right. Ring the bell. Next up, we got our double wand. We got our pathogen and our beauty wand. First, we're going to do beauty. This is the red light for beauty. It's going to hopefully work on this neck. If I used it, I never use it, but I did use it on my hand for my dog bite wound, and it seemed to help. So there might be something to it. We'll do it anyway, just like we do this one. The blue light, this is for pathogens. There's all kinds out there, the bird flu, the human flu, the hooty hoo, and the measles too. All of them floating around according to the man. So here's going to get rid of all that shit. And next up, we got our Prospera spray. And this is for abundance. Always remember to manifest the good abundance, not the bad abundance. It all depends on how you vibrate and have gratitude. And then finally, we got our chakra anointment. This is to get them nice and lubricated so they will spin without no trouble, therefore facilitating our channeling from the universe this evening. Yes, indeed. I don't make it up. The universe tells me what to say. All right. We all know how this works. All you got to do is put your question for the universe in all caps in the chat. If you are watching the show and you ain't logged into the Google, that's how you get into the chat. You got to log in. You got to let the Google track you. So, yeah, get logged in. Put your question for the universe in all caps, and then I'll spin the Wheel of Fortunes and read your oracle, and it's going to be a good old time. Always is. Okay, looks like we got a question here. General birthday year reading for Goog. Hey, happy birthday, Goog. Let's see what's up. Digital diviner. Ooh, okay. Well, I guess the question always is it going to be a good year or a challenging year? Let's see what old Dick Wood has to say about the birthday year. Possibly. You never know. Really, it's all in how you decide to handle it. So, yeah, it could be good. I have a feeling that there's going to be some ups and downs, like there usually is. Hopefully more ups and shallower downs, not like peaks and valleys that are like the King Dakar that they just blew up. Can you believe that roller coasters these days don't even have 20 years in them? I was going to ride that roller coaster if I ever got up there, and they fucking just blew it up. It was the tallest, fastest roller coaster in the world for many, many years. I did not get a chance to ride it. I feel cheated. Anyway, good luck. Hopefully your up and down will maybe just be one big one, and then the rest will be just mellow. But it all depends. It all depends. Not that you're going to be in depends. Hopefully not. Fingers crossed. All right. Well, have a happy birthday year. Let's see. Who's here? I got Lava, Patrick, Skeeter, Jamie. Okay, and Prance. Excellent. Well, who else has a question? Y'all know how this works. I'm just going to be here channeling for about an hour. If y'all don't have no questions, then I just rant and rave. And I know that's why some of y'all watch this show, but it ain't why I do the show. I do the show for y'all, so I can help y'all with your problems. Otherwise, I would just like go be a comedian somewhere if I just wanted to rant and rave in front of 5 people. Let's see. Goog has a question. Are generic adult diapers just as good as the name brand? Depends. Ooh, that was hard to parse. My personal opinion is that having used the store brand baby diapers, it's probably going to be an okay thing. However, um, you just never know. You just never know. The only way you're going to ever know for sure is if you buy a pack and try them out. And I advise trying them out now while you're healthy, and it ain't a problem to get them on and off. To really give it a good go through. Like take a big old crap in one, pee a gallon of a beer in one, just to see how much it holds. Because you don't want to be testing this out on your caregivers without their permission. You want to be knowledgeable about the diapers you're going to need in your old age. So I encourage everybody to test them out. When you feel like you might be slipping, like it might be on the slippery slope to Diaper Town, you should probably start like trying out brands, because I'm sure they all fit different. There ain't no one size fits all. They all got patents on that shit. So anyway, I'm going to choose Digital Diviner again. Let's see what Dick Wood says about the diapers. Never. Yeah, so the store brand is probably not going to be the best option, but you don't know. Dick might have stock in Depends, or whichever company makes that particular brand. And they're got sportier looking ones now too. There's all kinds. It ain't just the regular old like diaper. They got some with like elastic sides that are more like brief shaped, so you don't look like you're a total diaper wearer. You just have a little bit more padding on your ass. And to be honest, some of y'all probably need more padding on your ass anyway. So it could be a win. Could be a win. Maybe that's a marketing angle that some diaper companies can take. Like, hey, it sucks that you got to wear a diaper now, but we can fill you out a little bit, get you the butt you always wanted. Good needs no padding. That's excellent. I love them. I love somebody with a nice butt. It's one of them things, you can never complain about having a nice butt, no matter what the rest of you looks like. If you got a nice one, you know it. Everybody else knows it. Because guess what? Everybody sees your butt or your lack thereof. Okay, let's see. We got, William. Hey, William. Good to see you. Welcome. Will I ever be financially secure? Okay. Yes, do please put your questions in all caps. They're much easier for me to see. But there ain't that many people watching, so here we go. Woo! You need therapy. This is going to be the Dr. Freud ball. So he tends to give very slippery answers. They require you to think about it. But let's see what he says about your prosperity. Oh, this one came up real fast. Now, I don't know if it'll stay where I can show it, but I will read it. Oh. What does it say? It says, who am I talking to now? Uh-oh, Dr. Freud is busy. He don't have the answer for you right now. He don't even know who you are. You might need to concentrate harder and think about it, and then ask again later. Because obviously the doctor is not in. However, from my perspective, I understand you. I feel your pain. I'm not prosperous monetarily and never have really been. And I don't know why I can't vibrate in the money thing. I listen to all them YouTube gurus, and I put it on while I'm trying to sleep, and they even like infiltrate my dreams. While some crazy shit's happening in my dreams, someone's talking in my ear and I can hear them about how to manifest wealth. Guess what? I ain't figured out how to make it work yet. So either they're crackpots and it's a lie, or I just ain't figured out how to vibrate higher. I'm more suspicious that it's a little bit of both. I really do believe that if you have a mindset of abundance and gratitude and not fear, and this is the hard part because it's very scary when you're down to your last money. It's very scary. I know, I'm right there right now. I'm a broker than I have been in a very long time. But but I refuse to let, panic overwhelm me and sabotage my good vibes because I need them good vibes to get me a job. So yeah, don't get too scared. Whatever your situation is, just try to vibrate on a level of it ain't going to be the end of the world if it don't come right this minute because it's going to come. I know it is. Be hopeful. Anyway, hi. Oh, it's Amanda. Hi, Amanda. Thank you. Yes, it was rough. It was rough, man. But I think we figured it out. Think we figured it out. It's the internet. So I got to get me some more internet. Just one more thing. Just one more thing on the pile. Thank you, universe. Thank you for letting me know that I'm up to these challenges. I do appreciate it. I will look back on this time with gratitude and wonder that I made it through. That's how I keep going every morning. Oh, Prince says if you buy from Walgreens, if you're not satisfied, they will give you a full refund if it's Walgreens brand. Well, I would expect any store to take back your diapers if they don't work, not the full ones. No. Don't be that disgusting. Throw that one in the trash, preferably out by the street. Uh but yeah, you should always expect that you can return the diapers if they ain't working out for you. The remainder. And if you're shopping somewhere that don't take back your pack of half-used diapers, well, you need to shop somewhere different. And I think I know whose dumpster you can throw them used diapers in. Just saying. Ah, so glad we have so many new chatters tonight. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know if Hill Country Fair makes diapers. I ain't looked. Lord, baby Jesus, thank you for not making me have to look at the diapers just yet. I know it might be in the future. I might need to like make a pit stop at the sanitary like napkin that they make for the older ladies with bladder control. It's like an overnight diaper, but like not all the way around. It's more of like a pad, like a giant maxi pad. Probably make a pit stop in Pad Town before I get to uh, Diaper Village. Maybe not. Maybe I'll get hit by a bus tomorrow and it won't matter. We shall see. Uh, Jamie, do you think I will be successful with my tarot readings? Oh, let's find out what the universe says. You get a tarot. Of course you do. How appropriate. Well, I got my own deck, if you don't know. Some of y'all are new, so y'all don't know what I do. I've had my own deck for a very long time. Ever since I started the Oracola on public access, 15-ish years ago, something like that. And so I made my own little deck. It's just the major arcana plus one card to represent each of the four suits. It's very simplified. Some might say childlike because I ain't no artist. And I just sat down with all my craft supplies in one fell swoop, 2-hour session, just boom, 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 knocked them out, one right after the other. Didn't even think about it too hard. Just was like, yep, that, and there you go. And this has been my deck this whole time. I do have official, more traditional decks, but this is the one I use for my Oracola readings. So let's see what the universe says about your tarot. Oh, we got 2 cards. Well, all right. So appropriately, we got 12 and 13. This is the Hangman and Death. Now, the Death card isn't scary, and neither is the Hangman. But what they are going to be is transformative. Whatever you do with your tarot readings, it will be a transformative thing. Even if it feels like you get stuck, it's going to change your perspective on what you thought it's going to be. But that's okay. I think you should continue forward with your plan. Just understand that it's going to be an interesting perspective that you never considered when you go on this little journey. And you might come out of the end of it in a way that you didn't expect or anticipate. But that don't mean it's for the worse. No, it could be for the better. It just all depends on your perspective. Remember, you got to vibrate higher. Okay. Good luck. Let us know how it turns out. Come back next week. I don't know if I'll have my internet set up by then, but we'll get it figured out. We would like an update. Okay. So we got Lucky 3 in the house. Hey, welcome to the show. You're welcome, Jamie. All right. Well, it is 9:21. We got plenty of time. If you got a question for the universe, please put it in the chat in all caps. And I do have some tea. I also have some lotto. Remember, we're trying to manifest that $5,000 because I really need it. I need it so bad. Come on, universe. Come on. Okay. Well, if y'all don't got no questions or you're thinking about it, I guess I'll drink some tea. I do have other things I could talk about, but these are just a couple of things I got in the teapot. So let's see what leaf comes out. Yes, the Bloskers. Yeah, that shit happened. You know, I don't have a whole lot in the game anymore. I really don't care as much. However, the Oscars always inserts itself into the zeitgeist. It is still like gasping its last little breath. It is trying so hard to remain relevant. And it is just like not succeeding at all. At all. However, it is still a cultural thing and people do comment on it. And I did watch some clips and I did peruse the field of possible intrigue as it ramped up in the season. Now, I know y'all probably don't pay attention to this shit, but just as like a quick reminder, they had a bunch of they changed the best picture like thing a while ago. I don't know when, but now there's suddenly 10 of them nominated. They still do 5 for the other categories. So they got 10 best pictures. I think I saw one. I saw one of them. So there was the one that was like the one with Demi Moore, the Substance. I saw that one. I thought it was pretty good. But it was a weird movie. So I ain't surprised it didn't win a whole lot. There was also the one about that the hooker, the one that won all the awards. It's like there was that one, and then there was the one that was in the front runner that had the most nominations. It was the one about the cartel tranny. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't say that word. The trans person who was the music. So it was the trans musical, and then the hooker like comedy drama, and then there was the old lady horror, and then there was one about the Catholics, some boring Catholic shit, and there was one, I don't know, there were some black people in it, and there was one with a bunch of foreigners. I think it was from Brazil. What else? Oh yeah, and there was one with the Jew. So there was the whole gamut, just totally like covered in the best pick. And I probably missed one. I don't even know. Was the sci-fi in there with the Dune one with the worms? I don't know. Anyway, whatever. The Hooker movie took it all. And then the rest of the bigger pictures kind of divided it up amongst themselves. Nobody did anything ridiculous. Like there wasn't no Will Smith shit. Um, yeah, what else? As far as I could tell, the thing was very just blah, and nobody watched it, and the fashion was awful, just like always. There was only like one or two outfits that was even worth it. Some of them I was like, "Are you serious? Are you fucking serious?" I mean, I know it's like that every year, but this year especially, there were just some dogs. There were some dog outfits, like an outfit you would put on your dog because it was on clearance and you thought it'd be cute for 5 minutes. Mm. Anyway, there was my take on the Bloskers. I don't think Hollywood is going to survive in the next 10 or 20 years. I feel like we have seen the end of it. It is going to change so much. Like everything is moving to online so much that I don't think the movie business is going to be able to survive in its current form. I think the creativity is going to go out to the smaller creators, and there's going to be less of this system of big movie stars, which is fine. You know, they had their heyday. All good things must come to an end. All right, let's see what we got in the house. Lava may have a spin on how to better deal with daylight save. Oh God, that's coming up. Daylight savings and taxes. Lord, baby Jesus. I ain't even done my taxes because I'm pretty sure I got to pay. And I ain't got no money to pay right now. So I'm just putting it off. Putting it off. It's like normally I would want to do them because I would think I was getting a refund, but I know I ain't getting no refund. So, ugh. One more thing. Oh, Dr. Freud in the house again. Maybe he ain't busy this time. Let's see. Let's just see. How do we deal with it, Dr. Freud? Taxes, daylight savings, which is Sunday. It's coming up. Coming up fast. Come on, doctor. You're being awfully persnickety here. What we got? He's like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. He don't want to say. He's still busy, apparently. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, here's the deal. Here's what I do when it comes to daylight savings. I just tell myself tomorrow is going to suck. I don't care what happens. It's going to suck. I'm going to feel like shit. I'm going to feel cheated, even though I probably ain't going to be asleep anyway. I'm just going to feel cheated about that last hour of podcast listening that I can't get in. And then also, Apollo don't even notice. So he's already on a different schedule. So it's just a matter of you accepting that this is the man's plan to keep you off kilter. This is why he does it. It's not for any real good reason. The reasons they told you it was for are not valid anymore. Not while we got electricity. So yeah, it's crap. They should get rid of it. But just tell yourself, give yourself permission even to feel crabby the next day until your body catches up. Give yourself some treats. Maybe get outside and see some midday sunshine and kind of reset your circadian rhythm. If you can get up to see the sunrise, that's probably even better. So, like, get up at the sunrise, even if you're tired. See some midday sun, and then watch the sunset. And then don't watch no like blue screens or be under any LEDs after dark, which is probably going to be hard because most people are. Get you some of them, like, I don't know, them amber colored blue blockers and wear them. See if that helps. Good luck. I can't tell you about the taxes. You know, that's a whole other thing. But if you get your circadian rhythms popping, usually that helps set your mood and it gives you more brain power to pontificate and consider your other situation. I don't know, pontificate. That ain't even the right word. Ponder. Ponder. There it is. Ponder. Mm. All right. Let's see. You played Hot Topic Bingo and just made fun of everybody. Well, that's fun. I wish I could have played Hot Topic Bingo. Let's see. Jamie has a question. Can you tell me how many spirits or energies are around me right now? We keep seeing shadow figures around the house. Okay. And I was telling a friend the other day, and I might be cursing myself here, but I typically don't get no visitations. Ooh, Book of Revelation. I'm typically not bothered by spirits. Now, something keeps knocking this one pair of shoes off the shoe rack, and occasionally other shoes off the shoe rack, but it's specifically this one pair keeps like randomly tumbling down. And I don't know what's in them shoes, but that's the only kind of visitation that I can think of. Sometimes I hear like scritchety things in the wall, but I know it's probably rats or some kind of rodent. And then, of course, I hear my neighbors. Don't forget, I got my dragon vomit neighbor on the next side of me, which keeps my bathroom door shut and my fan on all winter, just so I don't want to hear that shit at 5 in the morning. And then whoever elephant is upstairs, they're always stomping around. But yeah, I don't feel no visitations otherwise. But I fully believe other people get visited all the time. I just think it's because I didn't grow up Catholic and I just didn't get that, idea about it. Baptists don't believe in that shit. Um, let's see. I got to get to the right page here. Hold up. Got to get the random number generator because there's 2 steps to a Book of Revelation. If you're a newbie here on the Oracola, 2 steps. By the way, I didn't ask nobody if the sound was bad. Is it okay? I hope it is. All right, so there's 22 chapters in the King James version of the Book of Revelation. King James version of the Holy Bible. All right, here we go. All right, we got chapter 6 in the Book of Revelation. And we got how many verses in chapter 6? Let's see here. Oh, let's see. 6 has 17. So chapter 6 has 17 verses. And then, all right, chapter 6, verse 4 for the visitations. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. Okay, well, this is in the whole like seven seals, horse apocalypse part of the Revelation. This is the juicy part. So I have a feeling there might be some juicy things going on. Now, I don't know how you would fix it. Maybe you need an exorcist. Maybe you just need to burn some sage. I know that there is certain herbs and things that you can burn that are very, very pungent that will typically get rid of any visitation that you got in your space. Also, just ringing bells and doing chants and banging pots and pans and just telling it to get out sometimes is the thing you got to do. But if it's attached to you, that's a little bit more difficult. You might need to do some like personal work, some introspection, get with a healer, somebody who can kind of do the oho on you, whatever it takes. But I will say that this was a juicy verse. There's some meat on that bone. You might need to gnaw on it a little bit, figure it out. Anyway, good luck. As I was saying, yeah, I don't got no visitors as far as I can tell. Just something keeps knocking my shoes off the rack. Okay. All right. What? Can I tell the vomit neighbor story again? Oh my goodness. Well, this was the story. Says like Thanksgiving weekend, um, and normally the neighbor has a little kid, but they didn't have a little kid that weekend. And I was up at 5 or in the morning like I normally am because I'm a menopausal woman and I can't fucking sleep. And so I was laying there listening to a podcast softly, trying to like go to sleep. And suddenly I hear like a velociraptor come through the wall. It's like T Rex, like, and it was the most loud vomit session I have ever heard in my life. Coming through the walls, like it's not like I'm laying right next to where it's happening. This is from across the way in another room. Heard it all. It was very loud. And then come back 45 minutes later. So I'm like, okay, it's either food poisoning from some bad turkey that you let go bad or some stuffing, or you're just hitting that bottle because you ain't got the kid around. Well, I suspect it was the bottle because guess what? It happened again the next day. And it was just as loud, just as disturbing. And at this point, I was like, okay, oh no, I don't want to go through this no more. So now I sleep with the bathroom door shut. And I turn on the fan in my room. So I got some white noise going. And so far, it's been okay. I don't think I heard anything. But then again, I ain't trying to hear it. So yeah, that's what I hear on that side. I ain't got nobody living next to me right now. So we'll see what they bring when they finally lease that one out. Last person that lived there was abandoned the place. And I only found out because they were cleaning it out and they were like, hey, do you want any of this stuff? Well, I walked around the corner and oh my God, smell. Just the smell repulsed me. Even though there was stuff in there that might have been good, I was like, no, thank you. No, thank you at all. I don't want none of that shit. And that's where them fucking roaches is coming from too on that side. So somebody nasty was over there. So they ain't rented that out yet. They probably got to rip out all the stuff because the stench was horrible. And it wasn't like a dead thing. It was just like garbage. Like that the refrigerator got shut off for a month because there ain't no electricity. And it just, everything in there just was disgusting. So there's the update on my neighbors. I ain't got nobody living across from me either. So who knows what's going to happen there. Oh, it's 9:37. If y'all got any questions, you got time to get them in the chat. Oh, we only got 6 people left. I scared some people off. It's okay. I don't mind. Oh, I'm looking red and blotchy. Pardon me. Pardon me. I hope y'all have been having a good March so far. I have been unemployed, as I said, but I can't complain about the weather. It has been lovely. Even the little cold front that blew through, that blew all that dust in yesterday, it was nice. I sat there for a while watching the trees just sway in the breeze. It's very grounded. Patrick, is RC a serial killer and arsonist? No, I am not. And I kind of resent you insinuating that I might be, but we'll see what the universe says. Witch oracle. How appropriate. From why? Well, let's see what kind of serial killer arsonist I am. Mm-hmm. I thought about it. Like if I was wired differently, would I try to be a serial killer? And the answer is no. I just am not that interested in trying to hide my tracks. I feel like you have to have some kind of compulsion toward getting away with shit. And I just don't care. I just don't care. I'd be one of the ones that would kill somebody once and then I would get caught like right away. Like some of them girls, like little like 13-year-old girls that There's been a few of them where they go crazy and they stab somebody, but their frontal lobe ain't developed enough for them to think through their actions. So that once they stab somebody, they're like, "Oh shit, I don't got no good story," and yet it all falls apart. I'd be one of them. All right, let's see which wish I'm getting tonight. Oh, Maleficent. You can read into that whatever you think. I'll just leave it there. You're welcome, William. I mean, here's the deal with my voice. It's usually stopped up, smell like, because I always got the allergies going, but it is my voice. It is what it is. I can't change it, so I work it. I work it. Yeah, I like fire as well. I like fire, but contained. I don't want to have a fire. In fact, since I rescued that one place from burning down in January, remember that? You can actually watch that episode. It went up. But yeah, I rescued some like apartment from burning down because I was in the right place at the right time. But now I'm always paranoid, like, oh my God, what if my apartment catches fire? Because some asshole was like drying too much of their stuff in the dryer. It could happen. I was a witness. Mm. Oh my God, YouTube gonna hate this. Probably so. I've said so many things though. And honestly, I'm just relieved that YouTube ain't the one that's throttling me. It was just my internet all along. I was starting to get paranoid that there's like, ooh, we gotta like make RC not actually be on because she always says stuff that's way controversial. And in fact, I know I said some shit that's probably gonna piss people off if they actually sat through the whole thing on the ones I did on Instagram. But luckily, most of the people who would be pissed off about it don't give two shits about me, so they ain't gonna watch it. So we're clear. We're in the clear there. No worries. Uh, let's see, Patrick, can you please say George Bush and Barack Obama are lizard people? Yes, I believe it. Hey, YouTube, I'm going to say something scandalous. Censor me if you will. George Bush and Barack Obama are both lizard people. And on top of that, Barack Obama was not born in Hawaii because lizards don't get born in Hawaii. It's a protected space. He come from Africa or Australia or something, somewhere where the lizards live. There's my tea. Okay, I said it. Allegedly. Yeah, I don't know. It's whatever. I've given up trying to like care too much about the stream getting any kind of mainstream hit because honestly, the CIA ain't ever contacted me, and I feel like the only way you can ever get some big, huge following is if the CIA is gonna help it get there. As soon as I get contacted by the CIA, y'all will know because even though I won't say it, my numbers is going to go up just huge. It's going to become a huge show like overnight. So yeah, as soon as we start getting to where I can't even do the chat by myself and I got to have producers, that's when y'all will know that the CIA got to me. Until then, it's just me and the raw truth, allegedly. Oh yeah. Prance, I assume the one that's supposedly still alive. The other one passed on to the great lizard den in the sky. Allegedly. It's 9:44, y'all. If you got a question, get it into the chat. And if not, well, that's okay. I can riff for a little while. Remember, we do need to keep putting that good juju into this lotto ticket because I need that $5,000 real bad. Not that I'm coming from a place of lack. I know the universe will provide. I'm just putting my intention and wish out there. And if the universe so chooses to bestow that upon me, I will take on this journey. Oh, Barbie Bush was Aleister Crowley's bastard daughter. I thought Barbie Bush was the man. Ain't they all first lady boys now? Ain't they all first lady boys now? Ain't they all first lady boys now? That's the new thing. They're all men, all the first ladies are really men. So says the lizard, people men. Oh, I didn't just say Candace is a lizard, did I? She might. Okay, who would win in a fight? A two-legged Komodo dragon or Donald Trump naked with a broken pool cue? That's so fucking random. Okay, well, we're gonna see what that universe says about that one. Okay. Which? Okay. All right. Let's see which we get for this one. Honestly, this is a difficult situation for me to parse because I know that Komodo dragons, even though they move real slow, they have a deadly toxin in their saliva. So if they just nick you a little bit, if they just gnaw on you just a tiny bit, even if it's just your little pinky toe, you are eventually going to succumb to sepsis. And that dragon's just going to wait until you die. Maybe, take a little dip in the ocean while it's waiting. And then it's going to just slowly eat you. So it's kind of like, it's kind of like China. It's just waiting its turn. Okay, let's see. Which for the Komodo Trump face off? Oh, ooh, Amaterasu. I feel like this one's Japanese. Let's see what the book says. I can't remember this one. Amaterasu. Amaterasu. Okay, Amaterasu. Sorry, it's Amaterasu. The beautiful and shining Amaterasu reminds us that when difficult situations force us to retreat from the world, we are not only hurting ourselves, but those around us. We all have gifts to give, even if they feel hidden. Come out and face the world, and don't let anyone dim your light. Okay, well, I feel like this might put it in Trump's favor because Trump is all about the spotlight, and the Trump ain't going to give up in the face of adversity if he's got some kind of weapon. So, although I don't know if the pool cue, the broken one, is sufficiently strong to stab through the Komodo dragon and kill it outright, it might be sufficient enough to shove in its gaping bacterial ridden maw and just keep it away until he could kick it, maybe, I don't know, throw it off. I don't know how strong they are. Plus, I feel like the Secret Service would jump in at some point. I don't think they would let him wrestle with it too long. I really don't. I feel like the Secret Service has already been put on notice when it comes to Trump. So they're going to go out of their way, even if some agent has to actually sacrifice themselves to the dragon. I feel like it's going to go in Trump's favor. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying. Not that I care, honestly. I mean, the Komodo dragon deserves what they get. And if it gets its thing, well, it could have dinner for the rest of its life. Imagine if the Komodo dragon won and it happened to bite everybody, like in the whole security detail. Every single one of them got a little nick. But then, that means who's going to get them off the island? And they just got to lay there on the beach and slowly succumb to sepsis. In the meantime, Dragon's calling all his friends hey, I got a cookout going on. So yeah, it could go that way. It could go that way. It's funny too because I think the goddess was like a Japanese goddess, and don't Japanese people think they come from dragons or something? I heard it somewhere. Maybe I imagined it. Okay. uh, let's see. Prance, who or where are these people that are 130 plus years old, and are they lizard people? Oh, I think you're talking about the purge, the doji purge that's going on. Digital diviner. Well, I think it's been proven that probably those numbers are not getting actual checks. They're just kind of holdovers in the database. But let's see if they're lizard people. If they are, in fact, getting them, let's see. What does Dick Wood have to say? Uh, why not? Yeah, sure, why not? Here's what I think. I think whoever is getting that money, they will use the old people, the supposedly dead old people, the 130-year-old old people, as the cover, as the excuse. They'll just throw them under the bus. So it'll just be, of course, some kind of, data slip up, but they'll just quietly stop paying them people. They won't actually like let us know how many people are grifting off the system because that implicates everybody. Everybody's grifting the system. It's just right now there's been a purge of certain people grifting the system. Don't believe for a second that the people doing the purge ain't also grifting off the system. They all do it. It's just one side's got the other by the balls right now, and they're squeezing them hard, and we're getting to watch the show. But yeah, I think you should be cautiously grim about all of these proceedings. They are not what they seem. They are not what they seem. Okay, let's see. Back up to the questions. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We talked about Brigitte already. Oh, somebody's got one of them weird, like, electric cars that sounds like it's, I don't know, some kind of sci-fi thing, like outside. Those things are weird. Strange. Okay. Uh, let's see. Oh, Claire, hey, good to see you. Thoughts on Vance and his book movie about his life. Oh, I didn't watch it or read it, but it's supposedly interesting. I think it's called Hillbilly something, which makes sense. Although, don't be misled. Vance ain't no hillbilly no more. He is under the wing of Peter Thiel, and they are trying to implement some very shady New World Order stuff on the down low, having to do with the digital ID. So don't be like persuaded by that charm. He had to grow a beard to get a chin. So that's something to keep you questioning his full integrity. You got to grow a beard to get a chin. Mm, hiding something. All right. It is 9:53. Am I single? I am happily single. I ain't looking to hook up with nobody. Besides, I'm broke. I ain't got no time or no money to take care of no man. uh, 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 uh. Oh, it was a hard movie to watch, but you liked it. Well, somebody has seen it, so you got one thumbs up. 9:53. Do Bigfoot exist? Let's see. Oh, a crystal. Well, I don't know if it's going to give you the answer per se. However, it might give you some energetic uh, thoughts about your Bigfoot wonder. I think Bigfoot might exist. However, it most likely doesn't exist, at least in the form that it has been sold to us. I think it might be an energy, like a poltergeist. It might be just a bear with mange. But regardless, it's scary and weird, and it's profitable. There's all kind of people that's made their whole career on Bigfoot. So he's contributing to the economy whether he's existing or not. You can't fault that. Okay, let's see what kind of crystal might help you with your Bigfoot fetish. Uh, oh, what do we got? Celestite, soothe your soul. Yeah, just look in the mirror long and hard and say, do I need to have this obsession with Bigfoot? Is Bigfoot being a real thing really going to make me happy as a person? Is this obsession, is this wonder serving me in my growth as a human being trying to ascend to the fifth dimension? Yeah, maybe the Bigfoot myth is fun and entertaining, but if it's consuming you in a way that's unhealthy, you might need to kick it. And I don't know if there's no Bigfoot Anonymous out there. I'm sure there is. There's probably a Cryptids Anonymous support group somewhere out there. It's probably meeting on Zoom because none of them people get out the house. But maybe find it. Get on Reddit and see. Yeah, just live your life. Don't worry about Bigfoot. You got other shit to worry about. Okay. It is 9:56, y'all. 9:56. That means we're about almost to the end of the show. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, y'all. Please tell your friends. We got a lot of newer folks here in the crowd. So tell your friends to join the RC Cola show on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Central. Now that I know it's my internet, I can figure it out. We can go live next week. It ain't going to be a big problem. It's going to be fine. So yeah, next. Oh no, I lied. I just lied. I'm so sorry. Next week, I will not be here on Wednesday nights. I'm going to see a show. However, I'm very willing to go live on a different day in the evening if y'all want to join me. So if you would rather see me go live like on a Monday night or maybe a Thursday night or maybe a Friday night, put it in the chat. Let me know. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I will. But next Wednesday, I will not be live. I will be doing a show, going to a show somewhere else. I'm doing some shit. So yeah. Anyway, next week I'm off, but I will be back the week after at 9 o'clock Central here on youtube.com/channel RC Cola. And then also, I know it's a lot, but if you have not liked my channel, if you have not liked my show, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do it. And also, oh God, I know one more thing. Leave a comment in the actual video, not just in the chat, but in the actual video. It really helps. It really kind of helps drive the algorithm. And mine's suffering because I ain't been live for like 3 weeks, not on this platform. So, yep, that's that. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your week. If you're at ATX like me, it's South by Southwest time. Oh, I'm so sorry. I mean, sure, it's fine if you're into it, but most people just want it to be over. So, good luck with the traffic. Rest of y'all, good luck. Hopefully, there's no horrible spring storm coming up, no tornadoes. We're getting into the tornado season. And yeah, just let's all have a good week. Let's all vibrate higher. Let's all be, grateful, even in the face of adversity, even when we're not getting our way, even when shit's not going our way, even when we're broke as hell. We still got air to breathe. We still got, hopefully, internet to get on. And we got different videos to watch. Hopefully, a lot of mine. I got lots of them. Look at the old ones. They're all just as good. Promise. All right. Well, I'm going to scratch this off. If y'all want to send me your good juju so you can vibrate with me toward a win, here we go. Come on, sevens. We need a 7. We need a 7. And no, we did not get a 7. That's all right, universe. It's okay. I appreciate the opportunity to scratch this ticket. And even though I didn't win, I enjoyed scratching the ticket. I have gratitude for the ticket. All right, y'all. I will see y'all not next week unless we do a different show. Remember, DM me or send me, put it in the chat. Oh, fuck, you made it. Hey, fuck you. I'm glad you made it. Yeah, and then I'll be back the week after next week on Wednesday. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I'll see y'all later. Bye.